runs. A country runs by having an institution, a strong institution. That's what we need. A strong institution. Once we build a strong institutions, okay, then people that run institution will be accountable to the institution they run. And that institution is also what Biafrans, in turn, they are accountable to Biafrans. So you are a steward. You can account to Biafrans. And you see our finance minister, finance secretary, she says that from time to time, every quarterly, maybe in 3 months or in 4 months time, she will come and address, give a account, render account to the government, on how things are going. Even in our private businesses, we do what we call inventory in our private businesses. From time to time, we take stock. You check what you have in your shop, products in your shop. See the ones that are selling and the ones that are not selling. You know the ones to buy more and the one to, you just, that's how it is done. But when an individual says we cannot, okay, look at you want to run everything. That's a red flag. Thank you very much for the opportunity. We have challenge of electricity here, so my battery is already drained. So thank you, JD Walker, missed to be here, and I encourage all Biafrans to stick with their government. They are going to fizzle out. And Umazi Otunwamwaya, I really appreciate you for sticking with the government, not allowing yourself to be influenced. Because, and please, in Biafra, we must make it to be a crime for people in government to be giving money to people. If you are doing a voluntary service, let it be completely voluntary service. Yes, let it be. And again, even if someone is giving you help, for example, if a brother here gives me, it won't stop me from actually saying my mind. And we must come to that level where we liberate our mind from, it's because somebody is giving you something, you cannot stand on the truth. We can not be indebted to anybody. If that person takes it, let the person take it. Okay? Say the right thing. That is patriotism. Be patriotic to your country. It is love. Biafra first. Biafra first is not just a statement. It is a philosophy. It's a mindset. Biafra first. Not an individual. Don't pander to any individual. Your allegiance is to your country, to Biafra, and to the foundation that our Prime Minister have set. Our Prime Minister says Ngozi Orabreze is a person that will be in charge. In the meantime, run the affairs of the government. If you have any form of respect, if you have any form of allegiance to him, and you appreciate it, you value what the sacrifices he has made, you would have stick with that. In the meantime, he's not dead and he's coming out soon. And look at this, the same Ngozi Orabreze is the one that has been giving us information on, and even when our brothers were released, she got the information telling you that she has the contact and she is the one providing direction to where we need to be. Where we need to be is, what is the step to recognition? That's where we are going. But you find people who are trying to attack that, and then they are telling you that they are the one who are loyal to Biafra. They want us to stay
My brother,
with, be
conclude.
marking time until Biafra comes out. Thank you very much. I yield my mic. I appreciate you, my Mr. Go247 just came. I appreciate you, sir. I so love you. I so love you. I so love you. You don't know what you have done for us. You are the one that helped a lot of us to, we know the work you're doing. We appreciate you for being a man, for being a man, for being a man. We appreciate you. And you and Adadorama, we appreciate you. Biafrans appreciate what you have done and what you continue to do for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our brother, United States of Biafra. Thank you so much for that. A lengthy one, because you've been having issues with the network, so I decided to just let you go, and you did pour it out. And everything that you said, it's 100%. At least everyone can attest to that. Thank you so much. It's been a while. And
sorry, JD, just like I said, United States of Biafra just close to say about to go our minister, that is a wonder. You just a seer. And people like us who are meant to go one-on-one, this is a real son of the soil, original Biafra man with honesty. I mean, I'm saying it is hearing. This man is something extraordinary human. And this is what Biafran people should look like: selfless, humble. Man, I
Thank,
don't know how to describe you, bro, but
thank you, my
just
brother.
leave it like that.
Thank you, my brother. We are here. We are here, and welcome some of our brothers and sisters that have come. Princess Basbos is here, mouthpiece of the gods. Thank you, my sister. Someone questioned which of the gods that that you are serving, and then didn't more call her Basbos within the next week. You know, this is the part of the thing. Sometimes people don't go and challenge the gods. Thank you, my sister, and thank you for lishing out the gods of Biafra, lishing out the god of Biafra on them like a wild dog. Don't go and ask a lady which god are you serving. It's a dangerous something. Thank you, my sister, and we will still get back to the rest of the things that
JD,
our brother
sorry,
said.
it's just that
Ugochukwu,
any
you're
man who
taking too
don't know
much
that
time.
wait, just a moment. Any man who don't know that a woman is a deity, that man never start, never grow up. Go ahead.
And that is the thing that makes us to understand that on Azaf and now. Thank you so much. We'll go through whatever our brother given his a lengthy submission. Our co-host, just make it a quick one so that we'll go to 247 because I have to go to his program.
I will. Ugo, 247, I greet you. But let me say something, my observation. The first convention we went in 2023, I think Ugo did not arrive on the first day. I think he came the second day or something.
He was late.
Immediately Ugo got there and saw Obato Obie. The genuinity of that Ugo, you could see he went down, although Obato Obie had the security around him. He went and knelt down and held him, and you could feel the natural thing in him, and you could just see the truthfulness in it. I was watching everything, and I said, wow, is this Ugo? He held him and he was so happy. You could see that. I don't know if Ugo can remember. I just thought I'll add to the space and let people know my own observation just in 2023, not even 2024, this one, the first time, because obviously they've been speaking, be interacting on this thing, but when he physically saw Obato Obie, and you could see the natural hug and the way he came out, you could feel that this is genuine thing coming out here. It was not fake. Thank you, Ugo. That's my observation in 2023. I just thought I'd mention that. And quickly, if G.D. Walker will permit me, just 2 or 3 things referring to United States of Biafra. Thank you for that lengthy submission, United States. When you mention that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is the one that is bringing the information about our brothers and all of that to show that it's from Obato Obie, but right on this space today, we have our other brother David, who said it was just me who would believe Obato Obie will say such a thing, that it was just something in the WhatsApp, showing that what Dr. Ngozi said in one of her speeches, that there are certain people you cannot help. They will be relegated to the history of the trash can of Biafra. So right on this space, that is still the belief a lot of them still have. I just thought I'd mention that. The other thing is that talking about our diplomacy and trying to bring Biafra recognition to the world, Michael Rubin said there were 3 areas that we needed to lobby with the United States of America. He mentioned those 3 areas, and I know that our government is going to work on that. So we have started on a good footing. We have the best lobbies because they have, it's not like we are going to be directing ourselves to various areas. They have narrowed our direction. And he has used the experience of one of these countries, and he says they've been doing it for years. And some of the things they do that they've done will help us to catapult ourselves right at the top, because we are not going to go through all of what they went through. So we are in good hands, Biafrans. That is what I just wanted to mention here. He has told us 3 sectors in the United States that where we need to concentrate. It's not just meeting the number 3 man. What will I tell the number 3 man that we declared on the 29th, not on the 2nd? These are well structured. These are well the type of people, Michael Rubin and all of those our lobbies. These are people who are going to guide us in the right path, and that is happening right now. So all these our second and third phase that is critical has started already, because he mentioned the Pentagon, which is the biggest fear that I have personally. But nothing is too much for Chukwokika Abiyama. We are going to crack everything, because America is a transactional country, because the Pentagon has a lot of business with Nigeria. So we will crack it. He mentioned the African sector in the United States. We will crack that. And a third one, there were 3 areas he said we must concentrate on. And all of that is on hand. So I just thought I'll add to what United States said about that. And then the final thing I wanted to add to is that when you say about our men on ground and those people who thought trying to get Biafra is only one dimension, Obatobie has told us is 4. The contribution is just one of them for their men on ground. But ask them, even this contribution, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze said she herself transferred 15 million naira for our police uniform and everything to this named person, which we are not going to call here. Nothing has happened. So Biafrans, what are we talking about? I can point out so many important points United States mentioned here, but I will stop here. There's so many things I just want to add to what he has said. So those are the key things. So we've got a lot of hands on. So I yield back to GD Walker for the next person to take the mic. But I'll come back because he made some very, very important points that Biafrans must really, you go deeper and look at where we are today. We are on the right path. All of the things that they have hijacked, our emails and our things that we need to do the work, will be restored. And we will get there. We were going to do everything because they understand, the international community understand what is going on. Everything is to stop us. Everything that is playing out is to stop us. But they have failed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our sister and co-host, Clara James. Thank you so much for that. And if you have listened to Adada Rama program after that exposition was made by the Deputy Prime Minister in regards to the 50 million eje that was given to someone, you would have found out that she was talking about, sure, sir, this police, wow, this will not cloth too expensive. Thank you so much for that. We have long days to go. Like you guys know, my holidays start today for the next 2 weeks. I could space 2-3 times a week. Even this one will last for a very long time. You got that? So that's why I just take my time. So the acquire ones, now. Thank you so much. And everyone that have come in the course of this program, please continue to share the space. Like we are here for a very long time. Our Honorable Minister, the only former group of media people that is upright, who go 247. The floor is yours, my brother.
The last man standing. The last man standing.
I beg, make una no kill me, make una no dey praise me too much. Make I no go lose my head. Go dey collect monthly salary.
Make some people no go hawk transformer.
Una praise me too much. I think things I dey do the right thing. I will begin to collect salary. I beg.
Can't hear anybody.
JD Walker, Honestly, I just woke up and I saw you. I felt like I want to fly, I want to sing, I want to dance. Honestly, you don't know how glad I am. Mercy Chinwe said, Obi na somo, onememo be sare sare. I must tell you the truth. When I see somebody that is doing the needful, and that person got breaked for a while. Especially when I can't find the reason, I am always worried. You see, most people may think I am against a good man. I am never against a good man, and the good man knows the truth. I love good man so much, and I encouraged him so much. But when you think power will get into your head because you are doing the right thing, you don't want to listen to anybody. I will not be part of that. I actually came in because of all protocol observed. Every minister here, every diplomat, every functionary, every non-function. I greet everybody. I can see you to Wamaya, Ugo, one name. I can see you, Aruni, every other person. I respect and love all of us. I want to assure us. I want to assure us. I have this rema in no time, just like a thunder, unprepared, a rain without sign will fall, and there will be a great thunder. Our PM will show up when you don't expect it. When me are not expect, when we don't expect him, he will show up. Just keep watching out. Just stay on the watch out. He will appear. He will appear in wonder and glory. Like I used to say, I told my old media personnel, mostly I told Paul Onwubiko, I told Sonny Akbarawa, PM is watching what we are doing. He is not in prison, but they took me for granted. If you ask Gaddafi, you know, Gaddafi used to, whenever I say something, Gaddafi will say, you, I'm afraid of you, don't talk, oh, don't talk. The day our leader, Onyendu, was freed, before a few days to the court, I told Gaddafi that Onyendu will be freed. He was asking me, how do you know? I said, just keep watching out. You will find out. I don't know, but I have the rema. It was shown to me. And when Onyendu went to court that day, he was freed. And when Ifeanyi Oba came up, Ifeanyi Ejiofor came up to make a statement, I told the Sen Gaddafi and the Mazi Okonkwo that this man don't want Onyendu to be released. They said, it's a lie, it will not happen. How are you? I said, I don't trust them. What happened? The same thing. So forget that Gaddafi might not be part of us today. But if you ask him the truth, I'm not part of the people that if you do bad, I will forget the good you did in the past. I remember Gaddafi and Okonkwo, we started all this when Nelly Ofebu wanted to destroy everything about Biafra. Nelly Ofebu took away everybody, and I was not among them. And everybody in their midst were afraid. And because I was alone, I have been standing on my own alone. I came up immediately. And immediately I came up, Gaddafi joined me. Pastor Rose, you see, of Germany, the German rep, she encouraged me, she joined me. If you ask Pastor Rose also, she will tell you. Pastor Rose wanted to give me 500 euros to buy computer. I said to Pastor Rose, I started playing her. She got angry. In fact, today, the reason why Pastor Rose is not close to me is like we are cat and the rat is because I refuse to collect that money from her. Because my mind, in me, I needed the money. Honestly, I needed this money then. But I wasn't cleared in my mind to take the money, so I didn't collect it from her. My brother that spoke last, I think I've forgotten his name, the person that spoke last before Clary died, Clary Dim said, when somebody gives you something, you don't collect. No. Ndị Igbo si na-enye nwata ihe karịrị ya, ọ jụọ enyere ya nye onye. When something that is bigger than you is being given to you, you ask, is this for me? I remember when I was a little boy, my father gave me cow eye. I was coming back from school. He gave me the cow eye. I was thinking he was sending me on a message, on an errand. I waited. I was standing. He said, what are you standing for? I said, tell me where I'm taking it to now. He said, it's for you. I said, me? He busted laugh. He laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. He said, yes, I kept it for you. I want you to eat it. I gave it to you, eat. I'm supposed to eat, but I gave it to you. I'm having toothache, eat. I was like, I can't eat this alone, no. It's too big, oh. He said, okay, share with your siblings. So this talking about giving money, I said it when I came out to say this. People were like, they don't want to believe me. People were like, I was lying against Ogechikunkere. I didn't lie against him. That's why when I want to say anything, I will come out in public and say what I want to say. And I will tell you, if you know it's a lie, come out and tell me I lied against you. Ogechikunkere tried to buy me over as well. When he gave me the first money, second money, the third one, I said, why, if this is appreciation, why must it come every month? And why must it be exact amount you gave me the other time? Why? I called him. I asked him, I hope this is not salary. The exact word I use. I hope this is not salary. Not that I'm not appreciative. I appreciate your kindness. I appreciate you giving me this money. But I hope it is not salary, because I have vowed that either from you or from, even if government decide they want to pay me or anybody, I will not take it. He got angry. The way you see him backing like a toothless dog or toothless overblown baby dog in the phones when he threatened people is the way he backed for more than half an hour. I was surprised. And I want to tell you that this did not just happen yesterday. This happened almost a year ago. That was the end of him giving me money. And I want to tell you that this thing now you see that happen, I'm telling you, is the same way, because I asked him, I told him in that conversation, because I know you giving me this money like this means you are giving to every other person in the media. He confirmed to me, he said, yes, I'm giving to you. I just want to help you. I give to you, I give Adadorama, I give Sonny, I give Raphael, I give Biafra Unite, I give Paul Onwubiko. And you are not appreciating. I said, no, it's not that I'm not appreciating. It's just that it's too much. Okay, look at all the people you are giving. And you give us this same amount every month. It's too big, oh. It's too big. He shouted at me, quarreled me. I said, well, me, I am sorry. Me, I no go collect this kind of money. It's too big for me. Now, so me, I tell him. So that was the end. So I know that this is coming for my conscience. This money is just like bargaining for my conscience. Had I continued to collect that money, had I continued collecting that money from him, because each time you collect this money, you give a bit of your conscience, you give a bit of your life, you give a bit of your integrity to him until he succeeded in getting it all. And I want you to know that this thing is not something he started. Anything you see him doing now, he did not just start doing it today. He had I'm telling you, almost 1 year, if not immediately we came back from Finland was when this thing happened. When we came back from Finland last year was when what I'm telling you now happened. So I want you to know that this man have planned his way very well. I shared the post. I shared so many things. I said so many things about Ogechikunkere. Ogechikunkere did not get angry. Somebody called me on the phone and said he have made donation to IOU with the family $10,000 and was ready to do more. And as he was talking with Ogechikunkere, he mentioned PM. Ogechikunkere got mad and said, how dare you mention PM? Why will you trust Simon Ekpa? Don't trust nobody. Trust yourself. Don't talk about him. Talk about yourself in this struggle. And this is somebody that will come out and tell you, my boss, my boss, my boss. I want to tell you that he have been planning this for long. The same Ogechukwu Nkere sacked Azoka. The same Ogechukwu Nkere raised all manner of allegations against Azoka Charles Nwankwo. I know how Ogechukwu Nkere told me how pompous and arrogant Azoka is by putting her picture in the government house, in Biafran house in Baltimore, I think, or Baltimore, I think the head office there. Why did Ogechukwu Nkere went and they put his own picture there? Who is Ogechukwu Nkere? That when you see the pictures of General Effiong, you see of General Ojukwu, you see of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you see of Mazi Simon Ekpa, then you see his Ogechukwu Nkere in their midst. Why? Who is Ogechukwu Nkere? What has Ogechukwu Nkere done? Ogechukwu Nkere did not challenge me. I made a video. I was asking, why have these people that are our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa raised from nowhere, gave them platform, Ogechukwu Nkere and his backing dogs, why are they destroying the legacy of Simon Ekpa? Ogechukwu Nkere did not challenge me until the day, if you all remember, I said it yesterday in a video I made. If you remember very well, Ogechukwu Nkere used to wear one suit, not suit, one jacket that is like a blue, old, never ironed. I'm not making fun or mockery of anybody. What I'm telling you, if you go to videos he made before he starts going to the White House, go and watch since he joined this Biafra, all the video wherever you see him wear suit is one suit that is like the suit Osoji used to wear. I'm not laughing, it's not funny, it's true. I'm telling you the truth. But today, look at him. Okay, thank God. Today, he dresses fine because our PM has taught him how to do that. Our PM took him to White House, took him to cabinet, he took him to everywhere in America. Nobody knew him.
Pay. He will pay. He will pay. Not, he can't get away with that money. I'm telling you the truth. Go ahead. It's very painful. What you are saying is painful to me. Go ahead.
Now he turned back to fight against our PM and his legacy. Ogechukwu Nkere was not bothered until our DPM, Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, I think on Saturday evening, made a revelation that she gave Ogechukwu Nkere almost 50 million naira for the police uniform that will be unveiled in the convention, that Ogechukwu Nkere never did anything. The police never got unveiled. And I posted this. Ogechukwu Nkere sent me threatening message, barking like a dog without teeth, barking like a chicken that started barking more than dog yesterday night. Barked. I played them in that video. And I was asking Ogechukwu Nkere, so all the thing I have said, about you, I said you are fighting against this government. I said so many things. You are not angry. Only that I repeated the one I said by myself. I said it to you directly from me. You are not angry. Only that I repeated the one Dr. Ngozi Orabeze said is the one that got you. You are madman. Everything. Ogechi Wunkele is homeless man. I told him in that video, don't let me, Otu Wamanya was saying the other day, you don't know why somebody will have something and hold it. I don't like mixing personal things with Biafra. We are talking, I will tell you whatever you have done against this Biafra, but if I want him, if he ever sent me message or go anywhere to talk about me, and they say, I curse you and your family, next time, I will tell him that I have his history in my hand. I know how he went to America. I know how he was. I know where he went to. I know how he was. I will tell him everything. I want him. Talking about woman, somebody was talking about woman here, and I am asking a question. Woman, a woman that bent down to do PP. When your mother was giving birth to you, was she standing up? When your mama they born you, she stand up born you. Foolish people everywhere. When your mother was giving birth to you, was she standing up? This is the only thing they have used to blackmail Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. But your mother took Urala, gave birth to you, and you did not say, "Mo, I will not be part of you. I will never accept this life you are giving me. Why did you bend down to give birth to me?" Fools everywhere. Fools. The same one in the when you see the bomb. I know when well, let me not go there. No, let me not go there. It will be diving into private life.
No go there.
But what I want us to know is
We
this.
plenty, not go there. We plenty, we know.
What I want us to know is that if you don't like woman, hate woman, reject woman, but I want to tell you, reject woman for everything. Don't reject some part and they take some part. The same woman you see, hey, I love you so much. The same woman that will make you empty your account is the same woman you will not allow to walk with you. Are you not a fool? I beg, make I drop her here, make other people carry their microphone. JD Walker, I embrace you, I hug you well, all Biafrans, I tell you, say, if I tell you I'm not happy this morning, I am so happy. I am so happy. So we are, anytime you want to host space, you host space. Nobody, we know they stay for line, they do freedom fighting. We are not line by line freedom fighters, so we dey fight our freedom anyhow. Anybody that want to set up space, as long as nobody is there to contradict you or to at the same time, abeg, open space, we go dey here dey fight am. Abe, ndewono, I greet everybody. Airborne, remember our PM will join us very soon. Unexpectedly, you go see am. Ndewono.
Thank you so much, Ndewo, my brother, and thank you for that teachings and the expose in the process as well. Because, there's a lot that is going on, and like you rightly say, and they advise you not to go where we were going. Because reading from the body language of this same person that we're talking about, although we know that we're diverting a little bit from our topic, but it's all good because all these things has to happen, because the way I'm looking at this, the body language of this same person that we mentioned here, he looked like one of the person that this our CEO is. This person having a personal vendetta on her. Probably, this is just my suggestion. There has been somehow, somewhere that all royanya because of the way he is going on her,
Hell,
it looks like he hates her personally because he was rejected somehow. This is just my take, because I look critically on
I
body
don't follow
language.
now, guys. So Gigi, I don't follow for this one. No.
No. I'm just saying, like I'm going through deep. Like I'm reading his body language. He doesn't have respect for her personally, and the attack was, why are you like I'm a sort of, why is she changing clothes on an event that is meant to be 5 days, and she is like the host? That is personal. Okay, it's got nothing to do with agitation. So for a man to go personal on a woman, and she said no. Trust me, this might have happened. This is just my take, because I don't go, like, I look
You
at
are
things
a
critically.
man. JD, you are a true man. What you are saying is true. If any man here is saying that what JD have just said now is not true, tell me it's not true. Say it. Let us hear you. JD, I
Because
beg you.
what does clothes
Guys,
have
you
to
know,
do with
Ghana there. Don't
agitation?
go there. Don't go there. Don't
No,
go
no,
there,
no. I'm just
guys.
saying what
JD, JD,
I
sorry,
felt.
JD, sorry. Ugo, this is just, okay. Let me just say, I have a foreigner that is so much interested on a
I
Biafra.
don't want you to speak. Hey, drop your mic.
Wait.
See
That's
what
a
we're going
foreigner.
to do,
Ugochukwu, John,
guys.
hand is
Let
up,
me say
please.
what is going to
Okay, I
happen
just want
now.
to say something.
You see, when Obatobie is out, Obatobie will tell the COS to lead while he will deputize. Kalabandara.
Thank you so much, our brother, Honorable Minister Otumwamoya. Our brother hand John has been up for a while. John, the mic is yours, my brother, and thanks you for being patient. And sometimes the space is rowdy. You're welcome.
Thank you. I greet everybody. Jedi Work, you are doing great like always. Ugochukwu, the warrior, the Amazon, the woman I respect so much, Clara Dims. Otu nwa mwanya. Odogwu Keo, and Ekwu ebe siri ezi. Minister Ogo 247. You are a good man, because I always go to a good party, a good people. When no matter who you are, when I see you that you want to be a stumbling block to Biafra, I don't care whose horse is God. I will fight you. If we are seeing physically, we have to do it. I will fight you physically. I will fight you spiritually, whatever means it takes. I will destroy you. If you're going to destroy me first, fine. But if the gods feel that I am at the right path, then victory is going to be mine. I don't care. You are gone. You are a goner. So there are so many things to talk about, but I will not be able to speak a lot. Makana okwu juru obi and okwu juru ọnụ. At the end of the day, you will still have to speak little. You see this man they call Ogenkere. Whatever you see that man doing or has probably done is a premeditated evil that he has orchestrated over time with all the people that you see supporting him today. You see, two people cannot be wrong. Ugochukwu just said, sorry, Go247 just said exactly what transpired, how he has been giving them money. I don't know if his second name is Akona Takase. Tell me if it is not for ulterior motive. Adadi Orama said the same thing and reacted almost the same way Ugochukwu reacted by asking him, why are you giving me money again? I thought you have given me money last month. The response he gave to Adadi Orama was similar to the response he gave to Ugochukwu. Now, the question is, since he has been giving this money to all those people, and anụrụ m na Chiamaka Ajere jizi €112 esi otu ite ofe, ọ wụrụ ego ndị Biafra a na-atụta ka nwoke a na-atụtụkọrọ enye Chiamaka Ajere na Soni ji nkie azụ dai o ji ndozi afọ ọnụ ya, that he buys all manner of hair growth for his bed, that he using the money to. So that's neither here nor there. But the crux of the matter is this: this man is gonna pay. he is going to pay. He is going to account for every single dime he stole. You see, when I saw that man dancing like a madman at that convention, when he was saying that he doesn't know what he's going to tell the number third man, and I asked myself, is this man mad? Has this man gone crazy? And if anybody tells me that Nwanyi Kibie, our CSO, is not getting direct information from Obatobie, the person needs to see a psychiatrist. You need to see a mental health expert, because that declaration of that 29 might not be sole decision of the cabinet and Ngozi Orabueze. I think some higher authority must have come for her to say, I'm going to declare this. And for anybody to have countered that, that means the person is part and parcel of the coup that was wanting to that they wanted to do. All right. Like I said, I have a lot to say. The other one that calls himself David came out the other time to attack me when I said that Okere was planning evil, that he was giving $400 to all the media group. And the man interjected and said, if I am sure of what I said. I said, everybody, the woman that made that accusation said it to millions of people all over the world, that this is what transpired. I'm only echoing what she said.
John, please. What you asked David, has he received anything so far? That's the question, please.
I did not
Sorry,
go.
David? Which David? Sorry, which David? Is it
David
Chief
Nana,
Sababa?
David in Nana.
I beg you, don't go there. Don't
When I
go
said
there.
David connected or something.
Yes. So and I asked the question. I said, if it isn't true, you were there accusing mouthpiece, calling her all manner of names, and this woman said something openly to the hearing of millions of people. You did not deem it fit, you did not deem it requisite to come and debunk that high level accusation. And David, you had the nerves to counter me to ask if I am sure, if I have the proof. What other proof do you expect? This goes to show that these people collectively, they planned this. And that money that Ugochukwu exonerated himself, extricated himself from, was the evil money that is holding them in the coven of Ogenkere. Take it to the bank. I am telling you the truth. But it's so unfortunate that somebody onye apụghị mmadụ, look at onye akwa anụrụ m jiwa ka sị na kpomkpom ka ọ na-akụ onye na-akụ kpomkpom ji ego ụmụ Biafra tụkọtara and messing you guys up. Don't you think in the future when you look back, even if you did it unknowingly, don't you think you will hate yourself forever? These people don't realize that over 1,000 gods are watching what is going to happen. And they are going to put that dirty feet onto Biafra soil. They don't know the cost they are laying upon themselves. But anyway, like I said, I have too much to talk. Makone Moju Mobi. If I want to say something, I might speak what might be unprintable. That is why I like holding myself. Sometimes, onum name, when I say it, when I'm standing on truth, if I say something, it comes like a fire. But let me leave it for now. And let's march on. Let us protect that woman. Everybody donate as much as you can, because time has come for us to defend our territory, and we are going to do it. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, our brother John, repository of wisdom. That was a good one, and at the same time, for those that think that maybe those of our people that's here that was in former cabinet of the brig, they know what is going on. Most of us don't even know, and we understand that there's a lot of things that they're withholding, which is quite rightly so. But ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu sị na ọ bụ na nnụnụ mụta ifebe ebe ebe dinta amụta atụ agba. So Obu, just like what our brother Ugo 247 said, if he, like the audio message that he released on our sister, Mouthpiece. If he ever try that on Ugotu person will just open one of his Pandora box. And that will be the end of it. Because, and one thing again, this man have never come out to debunk anything that is being said. These are big issues that somebody in his position of then should have come out here to debunk. One is the GoFundMe. Now they are defending that someone went and opened it with his name. That is not possible. He will sue the hell out of that person. You are talking about United States of America, please. It is not going to happen. And then the salary issue, he is mute on that one too. The latest one, 15 million, Eje, he still haven't come out to debunk it. And because they, or of course, you know that the COS have the information of the whole transaction, because it was claimed that he said that Obato Obie want her to give him the money for unveiling of the police and police boot. Nothing was unveiled. And apart from that, even before then, the fair cure that was planned, all these things, these are big issues. We're not even talking about the hijack of government accounts. None of them that this man have ever come to. He only go and give those people that is be paying salary to come and start fighting for him. This is unbelievable. And this man think that he's a cowboy, he can get away with all this? Seriously? This is not going to happen. Biafra. That is definitely, and then people will use it to learn, because, and that's why our government have to make sure, like, such people that will just jump out from nowhere, all Tom and Dick and Harry, will come out and then they will give them one little position, not knowing anything, doesn't have any clue. There's one this thing I was watching a long time ago. He went to, before this election that just happened in the US on November 6th or so, he went to one dinner and about Republican, some members and all that. And then he started talking without even introducing himself. It was after 3 minutes or so, then, sorry, I have. That shows you that these are street mechanics. This is just, that's him on here, but that it's not about showing off with a bag of this. Prime Minister will be tweeting it, and only one person. You want to be finance minister, you want to be the foreign affairs minister, you want to be chief of the. What are you fighting for all this position? Oh, you be asolipu. Yeah, ndị nwere Maserati ha anaghị echefu afọ ọnụ ha. Ihe tụkwa m n'anya bụ kokwen ọkwa moto nke njikwa wee zu brand new one. I walk into a showroom nke na-agba up to there. People put that is na go to ala na-ekiri every kind of threat in yourself. Nna enough na ndị nwere Maserati na-akpa afọ ọnụ. This agitation, somebody will come and start talking. Are we even talking about properties in the US? Properties, billions of dollars. Seriously, you know me go for that.
I hope you know why we are here.
This is
I hope you know why we are here.
I know why we are here, but you know, don't forget that I haven't hosted for almost 3 weeks now. So I was waiting, doing my own due diligence, and putting one or two together. So it's time for me to bounce all these things out, because it's so ridiculous.
Mazidedi, don't get me. You're not getting me. This is his favorite phrase. I know. I hope we all know why we are here.
I know, huh?
That's the only thing he went to meet Trump team. The only thing you could say is, "I hope we know why we are here." So telling them what.
And after he forget to
it's just
say
such a
anything
disgrace that an illiterate will be sent on this an errand like this.
Unbelievable. Are we talking about properties in the US? My brother, let me tell you, if you see who is lying, you will know. You will notice straight away. At anyone who wanted that, even when cousin before, you know the issue. Since I started both from Umona, I know all of them. There's one again. That one always, all the time. He wants to buy mbe tortoise. You understand what I mean by tortoise? He wants 5 people to gather 5 people and buy tortoise. Oh, why you more business for the 50? Nah, we have seen something in this agitation. We all have history and things to write about. Be honest with you. Do you even know how much tortoise is? You understand what I mean by tortoise? But this is the same person that he hardly come to fundraise, and the day that he come, He only gave 50. These are people that were told that they'll be using credit line, not even card. Yeah, card. These are people that deal with million. At the end, my brother, it looks like we even better. You never know. People are human beings are very, very tricky. My brother, beg, make we have fun because the enemies will keep on going. You see, this all this exposition that they're doing. They will do one exposition that is going to cut them on the blockers, and then all these people that have been following them sheepishly, I will open, boom, like that, and then that will be the end of it. The fight will start within them. Did you see the other day they were hosting two spaces at the same time? I was like, what's going on here? I look, some people are divided on this side, some people are divided on this side. Before one of them, because they hold them very well, one of them come and make sure like only one space runs, and and the guy wasn't happy that he was closing this space because I always go back and forth listening to see what is really going on. I have made all my findings and my research and everything, and I come to conclude that the government led by Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Orabueze meant well for Biafra people. The only people that is fighting her know why they are fighting her. Probably they've been rejected, maka ihe nsuru, or something else, apart from the criminality that they have.
JD.
This is a sensor.
My brother,
JD, I think you are making a point. You're making a point.
My brother, you never know. You can't tell these people here even head in a trouser. You never know. It might be because this is personal. Why should you take a cola with me human neighbor? Do you think this
Guys,
is union?
guys, me, I have more details. When it comes to that, I have more details.
Why is
I have a
Of
lot of
course.
details, but I'm not going to open my mouth.
No, don't. But I'm just suspecting because
JD,
why should you be afraid? Why should you be angry?
GD, sis,
Manu.
Nelly, no,
No.
Kedafia, no, I'm going to church over there.
Okay, sorry for your church, but
Rooney,
we have to say it the way it is.
Also, I put to go here.
DPMI
Exactly, now. You didn't see
my mom from
Did you see the airbrush that I put there? Yeah, I put that in for a reason because I wanted to use that to come to my before I schedule my program, so that I want to see the reaction of people, and I did get a lot of people that I blocked because I did that intentionally. I did it 2 days before my space, so that I will get people that, and I've seen that they trooping straight. I keep writing their name down, and this morning block. I just went and buy. The difference between the 6 inches and 9 inches, 12 inches. We now block up and down, front and center. So that I don't need such idiot people to come to our program to even have fun for even a second, because the whole thing is just so ridiculous. If you go to an occasion as a lady that you are in charge of, you have to have with that magnitude of restoration of a lost servant nation that we've been fighting for years. Come on, guys. She should have up to that 2 or 3 clause that she changed. It's not a big deal. For someone to go personal on that, apart from being a misogynist, that person have personal vendetta against the person that he is speaking about. And trust me, one day, hopefully, this issue will come out. I'm being honest with you, the body language is not good. It's got nothing to do with agitation. This is character assassination. That person have a personal problem with that person. Trust me. He did have a personal problem against the COS. Either not all COS are my accounting. Accounting meaning not fiscal accounting. Or I will keep on passing on this because I'm being honest with you. The attack is personal.
Jerry, what they do for here? Jerry, wait, Jerry, can I just say this? Jerry, please, first and foremost, if anybody close to Kele should tell him that he shouldn't be threatened to go 247, that is no. And secondly, the point I want to make before is that a lot of people are following Biafra agitation. I have a very close friend. It's not even a Biafra, not even from Western world. They're not even from Scandinavia. But people, friends I know for a long time from Russian side, we observe his humanizing spirit. And the person made a comment to me. He said, I said, people in the midst made a big mistake because they would have thrown a woman to him, would have reviewed everything, all his plans. But I don't know if the people in the midst, that would have been the best way. Everything would have been just unraveled. Because what they are saying here, because everybody in Biafra, the midst of Biafra Home Affair, trust me, there are people watching you with careful interest, including me. People are watching me and you. So if you're thinking that the issue of Biafra is here, you come and do Rabo Rouser and all those things, you are just joking. I'm telling you, the worst joke ever you are doing in your life.
Exactly.
I'm
Like
just telling
there's a
even
lot of
me that is speaking here, there are people monitoring me. People are monitoring you. There are a lot of people, foreigners' interest, huge interest on your human potential, your human resources, in your resources in your land. So if you don't know, somebody said this to me. Why he said they know activities of when it comes to humanizing that mistake they did, they would have thrown one beautiful lady to him. He would just get everything, all his dirty plans. No matter that Biafrans know these dirty plans, a lot of people are aware of it, but they would have get it
my
ready.
brother, before we
That's
go to
by the way.
our co-host for quick this thing before we start again. Like it's not too late. Enwere ike iwetara onye ihe kiri isi, just mee hi, how are you? Metu ya aka na ntị, this year is so sexy. Ogbo, that's okwu everything once. This kind of person is very, very
The,
easy.
the
He's an illiterate.
French people are coming to attack us. We'll go to our place. French people is on the rampage. Oh. Let's leave
Yeah, we
the guys
understand. No.
to
We just want to remember. I told you guys I will be here for a while today on this page. So this part of the time that we have time for this, and then when later on when we start picking up mic again, we will go back to it's. Look, this is just normal things because these people they have done a lot. A lot of time that they've started abusing people and all that. We're not abusing anyone here. We're just having fun from their stupidness and their idiotic
and everything is a
lifestyle
fact,
and all
not
that.
abuse.
Yeah,
Everything is
we're
fact.
not making up stories because seriously, if it was my sister that someone insulted like that in a public place for a very long time, not one person, not two person, my brother, seriously,
And
at least.
you don't have this our sister. Not say it's
You know?
our sister, it's our
Yeah,
blood.
I understand, but the whole thing there is that but at the end of the day, we have to defend her and all that. She doesn't deserve all this nonsense. Claudine, just make it a quick one, then we'll start our program back again. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Just addition to what you said about when this named person did not want to give the account, the government, the cabinet had to ask the second signatory, I think it's the second signatory or something like that, to cleverly give them sorry, that was a phone call came to my phone, to cleverly give them the bank to print out the statement for them. And when they printed out the statement, behold, they found out that they had $60,000 there, and he said there was nothing left in the account. They had $60,000 in there. So when you were talking about accounting for everything, that's part of the things he's going to account for as well. That was how they discovered they had that money in there. And he wanted the amount in the new dimension account to be transferred, to be used to pay for everything in Finland, because he didn't want to spend any money. That is the only way. They had to be using a lot of tricks to find out how much money is there, how we're going to pay, and all of that, because they never wanted us to restore the United States of Biafra and to redeclare it. I just wanted to say that as well, that 60,000 was part of it. And not only that, I'm going to play, I don't know, maybe after because you have so many hands up. I
Later
wanted
when we have time.
to replay
Jenny,
what
please,
this
this
man said
message of working.
what he said to Mouthpiece. Later on, if the hands are less, I'm going to have to play, because people need to hear the way he spoke to Mouthpiece. It was just unacceptable. No human being should talk like that. But I'll play that. There's a lot of hands on.
Yeah,
I'll just to let you know when you're ready, I can play
later
that.
on I'll tell you when to, because we still have a lot of answers. And not only that, I'm here for a very long time today. So there's no problem about that. We're here. Thank you so much, our sister, for bringing that up. And Because the day you play that, I actually have the recording already. The day you play that in, like I told you, I was going around, on the ground and listening and all that. So I had the 2 recordings actually that you released. But I think a mouthpiece was telling me the other day that it's more than 2. So I think it was 4 or something. But anyway, at the end of the day, we know that victory will be ours. And when we say ours, we mean for the Biafran people, because they are the one that's always saying like they're going to win whatever. I don't know, they're going to win World Cup or something like that. Thank you so much. And we'll go to where Shy the Briggy official or something. The mic is yours, please.
Yes, so it's me, Shine baby. They wanna.
Chan, sorry, I don't know that you don't have the account. I thought it was this is sorry for that, please. I would have recognized you
No,
since.
it's my account. I never change it. I
Sorry
will
for
change
that.
it. They wanna. They buy. Why I raise my hand is this. There is something Ugo talk. Ugo, I want to ask Ugo a question because he said that Zacchaeus Ogenkere have been giving him money, threatening him since last year. What I want to ask Ugo, so Ugo, you know all these things, and you know that I'm fighting this man since last 2 years. Why didn't you follow me and fight him that time? I'm fighting him. This man is a very wicked man. What do people are also saying about whether maybe he chased our COS, maybe he talked to her. Yes, he used to talk to all women. That's why he went with a blessing in Finland, because he didn't see me. When he keep on phoning me, to the extent this man made my phone to enter inside hot water. I said, see what you cost now. My phone have entered inside water. He said, no, it doesn't mean anything. What's the name of the phone? I said, is Samsung. He said, no, I'm supposed to be using Apple waiting. I don't even know the name of the phone. I said, do you know how much it costs? I said, almost 1.5. He said, it's a small thing now. He said, you will come for Finland. He said, this man, if he chase you, he didn't agree, you are gone, because he must make sure he bring you down. But I tell him that, okay, understand? This man dealt with me. Ask Ugo what this man did to me in cabinet. That God told him that he is my God. I told him that I will win him in this case. But you see all these things that you people are attacking him. I'm the one that you people supposed to be attacking. Now, if this man succeeded,
I know talk
this man, so this one they say don't talk about it, don't talk about him. This man, if he just chase you, you didn't agree, you are finished. He must find a way to bring you down. But I say you cannot bring me down. I'm a married woman, leave me alone. This man will call you 100 times in a day. This imbecile.
Hell,
I know talk
side.
Go ahead, Sunshine.
yeah,
We
France, make una
are
dey listen.
listening.
I know that you want
Na
more.
only
Let me
women know
stop
the
here.
meaning pastor too.
Let me stop here.
I
What
beg,
about
Na only
my
women go tell you the pastor wey be
Sunshine,
real pastor and wey be fake pastor.
No, Shine baby,
JD, you talk more. JD, you talk with him.
GD,
JD, just
akụkọ
1 minute.
dị onye ọrịa mma.
I beg. Make una no vex. Shine baby, you see, if you know me or if you have been watching me or if you follow me, you will know that if I know that if I fight you, it will cause chaos in the government. It will make the outsiders to start mocking or laughing at us. I will just keep that. When we went to Finland last year, there was something Rafael Ajero did. I did not react. I pretended nothing happened. Of which, if I open up now, una go shout, una go vomit. But I still kept that one. That one na private. I keep am. I dey wait all of them. Make any
Later
of
you
them.
call me and tell me that private. Later you call me only.
Who is that? Who is saying that? Who?
Your fellow
Who?
cabinet member.
people this one to for my
No,
everything and the man everything.
no. But it's true. The truth is that there are things that when you share it outside, it will bring problem, or it will be like fighting to destroy your own house. So when I see such things, I don't talk. I just pretend nothing happened. We move on for the sake of the government. That's why when you see people like they are free to do whatever they want, they are not in the government, there is like they are having upper hand in the information, because when gossipers gossip into their ear, they carry it out. So I know, Chacha baby, not that I know when this man gathered all the women, he created a platform for women. He created platform for women, and we are adding women there. I don't know if the platform is still there now. He added Adadorama. I think Adadorama disagreed with him and then pulled out of there. I don't know if he added you so as
Yes,
well.
he added
So
me.
I
I just
know a
go
lot of
out.
things.
I don't
Is
like
it
he was
platform?
up.
I try to census. Give me I want to see.
He added me. I just get out from there.
Oh,
I don't want
Tumwemwe, yeah,
problem.
your favorite section.
Yes, so I just
Ugo 247. Ugo 247. What he just said now is true. Like for example, I've been in this place every day. Ugo, remember when I tell you some certain things, you shock. You say, Ugo, how do you know all these things? I know a lot of things because, but you can't say it. If you say it, it's gonna cause a lot of chaos, and we don't need that to
Now
happen.
you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I understand what you're saying because I said it to you. You were shocked. You were like, Ugo, so you know all these things. I said, don't worry, my boy. We just laugh
Is
over
he
it.
from Equatorial Guinea?
Otu nwa mo ya mechie never.
Yeah, Otumwemwe, yeah, consistency of
There is God, though.
anyway, thank you so
Ultimately, like say you know
thank
more
you.
than what you are
Thank you,
telling us.
guys.
You want to say is
Let's
a
go.
tea brother
Let's
now.
go back to business because our sister said that she is not going to release more than the bomb that she's released already. But I'm so happy that my instinct was right, at least for an extent.
So the thing is that everybody that is distracted by this guy, please come back. Let us support our government and do the needful. Please,
That
if
is
you are
it.
listening anonymous, if you are hosting space there, you understand that Ogenkere is not a serious man. I'm sorry to say that, and it's not leading us to any gateway to our ancestral land that we already achieved. So if you are listening anonymous, please, sir, ma, brothers and sisters, Bikon, please leave Genkere. Let him play in Rabo House. And if you need more women, I can go to my village and provide a lot. Or from Russia, that they are so beautiful. I will provide. So you leave us alone and our account
Ugochukwu,
alone.
I'm not going
Please.
to
Thank you.
iji wee nọchi other side. Ịkpọpụ ha ofu asa gbachalitere nụ. You know all their this in
oh yeah,
straight
well,
How
legs.
do you how do you know
I'm
that I
going
don't have?
to
Shai Shai,
ndị
don't worry.
it's not only Ogenkero. The one that called Bin Laden, Soni Akbarawa, when he will call you video phone. With I don't know how now he's dressing fine. If you see the where he will lie down on his bed, what's the name? That olden days bed, and we used to when we are in secondary school. That I don't know.
Nke hụ na-eme
That is
kwekere.
that is
Shai Shai, don't skip
second
that one. Shai Shai.
in short, that is
So it
second time
means that
this
these
match.
their so-called
Is
three
it that
wise
type
men
of
have
Young
one thing in
Jesus?
common.
Is it that
They
type
are
of
all
bed age Young
womanizers.
Jesus?
That bed, that kwakara bed, that those wedding
No,
bed, that
Raphael
iron
is
bed,
not a womanizer.
that iron
Raphael
bed.
is not
If
a
you see the bed, that say, why this bed is like this? It's just black and white. It's a It's just let me
Oh my God! Thank you guys. You know that. Yeah,
JD,
you know, for a long time I haven't come out
JD,
on.
can you hear
I'm
me?
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
I said it's like these three people that are claiming to be three wise men. They have one thing in common. You know, somebody said it. It's like they have something in common. You know, they are womanizers to me, because that's what I'm trying to find out
They
now.
are.
Because the same accusation, the other one, the other one, the other one.
That one is even small. Did you listen to Adedaram? I have the recording of that one because I took my time to do all this thing. Adedaram man, The other one,
sorry. You see, they're talking about the three wise men. Can you believe, for example, as me and you now, we are hosting space, we meet each other.
but Ugochukwu,
For
may also
example,
say that
if your
I'm
wife
taking the
or
two hands. Is it off?
if your wife or your girlfriend call or video call, do I have the right to pick the call? The answer is no. This is attitude of these guys, and whoever I'm talking about know himself. And I don't want to go far because who it concerns to know. This is attitude of these
Thank you
individuals.
so.
Very ugly attitude.
Thank you so much, my brother. Let's take the Donatus Igurube. Donatus Igurube, thank you for being on our program tonight. And our topic says, first stage of our restoration, second and third phase is critical and we can't fail. We cannot fail because Biafra is our home. Go ahead. Who is mic is on? Go 247. Your mic is on.
Hello,
Go ahead. We can hear you.
good morning. Good morning, everybody in the house. Good morning, go 247, and everybody there in the house. Yes, we are not going to fail. It's very, very critical, and we are not going to fail. We are fighting seriously, and this is part of the fighting. Trying to fight those that are against us, to take them out of the way is part of the fighting. And it's part of the first and second phase, because all those people must be asked from the government before things works normal, before we're going to have upper hand. It's part of it. But I am here not because of the topic only, but to appreciate Ugo 247 has won my heart this morning, because I've bent down and listened to him for all his analysis and illustrations, and I appreciate him. This is a man that I was taking on serious. But this his explanation and every other thing has made me, he has won my heart. I appreciate him for such kind of attribute in him, quality of life, for remaining on the side of the truth. I appreciate him and I thank God for such people. But I know that there are many of them there. That's evident that we're going to have a good government when Biafra has been fought and we are out. We stand perfectly. We are going to be a true one. So I appreciate him, and he has won my heart, and I'll continue to follow him. And I'm encouraging him and every one of you who is like-minded to make sure that you remain undistracted and focused in this course. When good things want to come, you must see all these kind of people trying to destabilize what is going on. Judas must be there to collect money to betray his Lord and Savior. And daughter Korean and Barrier must be there to make sure that the promised land is not achieved, just like it's happened to Moses. They will be there to distract. So all of you should be focused, not just talking on the platform, but all of you should be focused, all hands on deck. We are going to win the enemy. That's just what I want to say here. It's just to greet all of you and to greet our fellow brother, our 247, and at the same time to strengthen our COS. The fight will not be long. It will be relieved. I bless all of you. May God bless all of you in Jesus' name.
Yes, my brother. Thank you so much for that wonderful one. I haven't seen you on the programs that I hosted for all this while. Thank you so much for being here, and your submission was appreciated. Because at the end of the day, these people, whatever they are doing, the shenanigans and all that, they will not succeed, because already the declaration have happened. We are only just talking about how we're going to get rid of the invaders in our lands, and that is going to be the next phase we are going, which is the second phase. And the third phase is going to be after we get the whole of our four war borders secured. Then we only have to do with internal squabbles, the little enemies here and there, and pockets of enemies here and there. That one will be very, very easy. Onyeme anyhow, or visit Biafra prison. Although it will be like a heaven for the
Yes.
terrorist state prison. Thank you so much, Donatus Igurube. Meet your mic, please.
All right.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Triple M2, the mic is yours. I'll get you in, Rooney. Triple M2 if you're there.
JJ, Amuche has
Thank
been
you.
here.
Okay. Okay.
Amuche
Yeah,
has been here
let
as
him
well.
finish. I forget that he can't raise his hand. Go ahead, Triple M2.
Can I continue?
Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, my fellow dear friends. Thank you, everyone in the house. Thank you, Mazugo 247, JD Walker, Ugo, Clara Day. I appreciate each and every one of us in the house as we keep the fire burning. This is the time You know, I keep saying it, injury time is the time everything lose head. Every evil, you see, if you didn't see all these things, you know that what we are looking for, what we are fighting for, is not worth fighting for. Because the country we are looking for, the country we are fighting for, is a country where evil will never thrive from any corner. Our leader Mazin Nanekalo said it earlier on before he was kidnapped. He said it is time to select the wheat from the chaff. Now,
Separate.
separate. Yeah, thank you for that correction. Now, our able prime minister set in, face all the battles. Have we asked ourselves before the election, the zoo election 2023, both the IPOB Nigeria, IPON Nigeria, and the OB they were bashing our PM. But after the election and everything played out, they went underground. Did we forget that it was that same people? They say, Okochuku, those people that wore black last night, doing all manner of sacrifices, killing people in the bush, they are the same people that sat in the front of the chair in the church. Okochuku na the same people. It was those same people that came back to support our prime minister. We never asked ourselves, where are those people? It was them. Most of them apologized. Others went underground. Now, these things are playing out this way. Check out, if you are observant, you will notice that the so-called DOS are no longer the ones fighting. They were now hiding under Ogenkere and Co, because it was the same people, those that wore black last night, that came out this morning to fight. They are the people now fighting our COS. Previously, it was Mazen Nandekano. He was away from the picture. Our PM set in. They turn back to fight our PM. Now you ask yourself, that same battle, the same strategies, the same allegation they brought against our PM is what they channeled to our COS now. Now, why can't we ask ourselves? Now, everybody was there when our PM is there. We are there working together. Our PM, nobody toy with him. He knows what he's doing. That's why he normally uses this statement. What you don't know is bigger than you. They were all there. Our COS was appointed as the chief of staff. And they failed to understood the work and duty of chief of staff. Now, when we talk of anybody that will come and take leadership after our prime minister, finance minister have nothing to do with leadership. Finance minister have nothing to do. He has nothing. Now he brought himself in picture by using our money, buying favor. Check out what is happening here now. As look at some revelation, and others are still hidden. Please, as you go, we beg of you. This is no longer the time we hide anything. You have a lot of secrets, because if at all they are the people that had that secret against you, they must have opened it by now. Please, as you go, whatever secret you have against them, bring it out. We have to shame the devil. Open can kill you. Happy also. This criminal now that calls himself Ogenkere, alias Isaiah Ayog. The same strategy DOS are using during their time
Elias
is
Onaga.
what this guy brought into this struggle. And that same pattern has been what that criminal that calls himself Gaddafi of Fulani is using. Seduction of women, married women. He brought it. It is that same strategy. Both Sonia Flower, I look at him even right from time. I don't even like his way. But it doesn't matter. Our leader have already said it. If you are not whiter and white, your sin will find you out. You are not meant to be in this struggle. You are not meant to be in this struggle. Now look at what is happening. They are the people that came out on social media. Come and do our account. During our PM time, you are there, giving excuses of no chance. You're on the way. He's not a cab driver. Even the so-called cab drivers have time to rest. He always be on the move. Then our PM is not on the picture. The next man online called his attention. He not turned against them. They are take one. Just imagine. These are the people that they want to bring as a leader. Then tomorrow, maybe we enter into Biafra. Women will not be nothing now if he refers them as Achkote Kwano. Because women is a nation. If you like, how 1 million men in that nation without women, the nation will die off. So back to what we are discussing actually. We are on the stage of restoration. I don't know, though the question I would like to ask the question whenever our cabinets come on board, because I like the way our COS, God will bless her. God will really bless her for us, because he really revived the Biafrans. Because when our PM was taken, or when he was invited, everybody was shocked, because when the news broke out, many people nearly felt the same way they felt during the time of our leader Martin Nanikalo. But it was our COS that gave us the hope. Because what are we fighting for? If we failed to declare on that day, or after the convention in Finland, at the end of the day, they say one or two things happens, we were unable to declare. We are doomed. There will be no time again. We get that kind of momentum to go and prepare again before we sit back again. It will hard for us again to sit back again. The zeal and the motive our people used, in financing the convention will not be there again. So I really appreciate this woman. They call him zoo agent, the same way they called our prime minister zoo agent. Allow her now, let her do her job. We are still fighting. Just look at what is happening. That same thing that normally happens during the time, anytime we are doing our space. You see obstacles. Now go to these criminals now. You can never see any obstacles. I doubt they are working together with those criminals DOS. They are working together. These are wolves in the sheep clothing. Please, my people, we must continue. Because I believe my leader Mazen Nandekano. He said, even if it's one person that left in Biafra struggle, Biafra must surely come. That is, because they will soon buy many of us, and that is what is happening. They will soon buy. The same thing we are facing is the same thing Ambazona is facing. Because these two, you see these two countries, Biafra and Ambazona will be like brother and sister in time to come. And that is where the lights are. They don't want that light to shine. And it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they fight. The light must surely come to pass. We must surely win. So, my people, I appeal to our government. They are doing the needful. Please, they should strengthen up. I don't know why they are still wasting time in the area of creating new accounts. I don't know, because we are not a government.
That one is on the pipeline, like the DPM I said last time. So
yeah,
that will give because what they are doing is to look for an avenue. Every little opportunity they have, they will start making programs with other things. It's like it went to even as far as them saying that DPM was saying that she was in People's Club. So you cannot belong to any club anymore. Is People Club a murder club? Did they go and kidnap people? Like, I don't understand.
Like,
Is it a
okay,
terrorist
for that,
organization?
that's
Hang,
why I say Ugo 247 should be bringing out all those hidden agendas of them. He know, because if they have your secret, they will bring it before you. So that's why I appeal him. Please do something about that. Your exposition last night was something else. It was something else. I will urge you to bring more, because these guys, we don't need to mess it for them. We don't need to mess it for them. Because the more we delay, the more the more they hasten up. Now, since they feel that they have hijacked the government, which way every of their funding now is men on the ground, men on the ground, men on the ground. No more activity. Men on the ground, men on the ground. The same thing, the same strategies the DOS are using. Oh my goodness. Nobody can stop Biafra.
thank you.
Nobody can stop Biafra. Ayid, thank you very much, my good people. We must continue.
Thank you, my brother Triple M2, for that wonderful submission. You know, like I was saying before, apart from the People's Club that they thought that is a big deal. Even some people went as far as saying that, hey, can't you see that she is following Tinubu? Do you know how many people the Prime Minister follows? Prime Minister follow at official abad. He followed the Nigerian military. He followed the Nigerian DSS. You know why he has to do those things? They don't follow him back. But even if they do, they will not. They're not stupid to follow him back. But even if they do, what he's following them for is because so that when they tweet, he has first hand of the information, because Prime Minister need to work with, like, he need to be updated with whatever that's going on. Do you know he follows everything, all the whole newspapers? So these people, even some people that doesn't understand that this is not anything, they were saying, "Oh, can't you see that he's following Tinubu? He's having meeting with other people." People are just so myopic.
No, sorry.
Let, hang on,
Let me
people.
still ask something, please. Let me still ask something. You see now the so-called information minister that called himself information minister.
Please, he's
Just
former.
during
He
the time
is
of our
former.
prime
He is
minister,
not information
during
minister. He is former.
and former. During the time of our prime minister, it was our prime minister that made him tweet what he used to broadcast. If information minister that's supposed to be going in a train to get information, but he doesn't do that. He waits for our prime minister to tweet before he will retweet what our prime minister did. If you are not following, you need to be in the midst of your enemy to know their strategies, to know what they are doing. If our prime minister is not following those people, how come the kind of information our prime minister are bringing up to us? How would have seen it
My brother,
if it's not there? But
going.
they are not using it against our COS. He's doing that.
Triple
We have to
M2.
follow them.
Let me just help you. You are even going far with all this one that you're talking about. Listen, before, I have one program here that our Prime Minister hosted the day that he was talking about the ratification of all United Nations treaties, that Biafra will ratify that at the convention. Okay, on that program, go and listen to it again. It's on space program. None of two of them was there, because you know how they always relegate to go to the back door, because they know that he's genuine. He doesn't share the same principles with them. So they always try to have him be the one to open the studio, so that when he talk, no one outside can hear him except people that's inside the Zoom. This is a deliberate act. I'm being honest with you. And God doesn't mind. But let me tell you something. When somebody is using you, just for example, if you have an errand, let's say, like in Biafra, sometimes they have like cousin or in-laws or whatever. They bring this teenagers or something to come and look after the baby and what have you. Most of families, what they do, as soon as this person arrives, they will be the one to be going from A to Z and doing everything. All cleaning and what have you will be the same person. You think that you are doing bad to the person, you are training them up. And what happened to your own kids? What happened is that they will be sitting on the couch watching programs and playing around, isn't it? Wait until they grow, and that would affect them later on. So they think that they are relegating to go to the back door and not letting him do anything, not letting him come to the limelight, because this is a from event that is ongoing now, you will find out, reflect back on what you've been seeing before. Sonia Abarawa, for a very long time, whenever the Prime Minister is online, it's either he comes late or maybe he comes and his network is not working. And he will openly say it, that I have to change to another network, always changing to another network. But lo and behold, the other day, 2 weeks ago, he had 13 full hours non-stop. Before then, he knocks it 8. And before then, he knocks it 7. I've been doing my due diligence, writing things down, and, try to reflect back. Because before Patana, I have done all analysis to put A plus B to see the meaning. Now keep as well. So for me to come here and start telling you something that I've already marked down, my brother, I didn't just come to say it. I always pinpoint why, how, this and that, pick out the whole thing together and then see that they are just jealousy of this woman. One, there's a reason to it. Because if you've been fighting for something for a very long time, all of a sudden, and somebody else brings that in, you will be happy. But they're not sharing. Did you see the short video clip somebody took from the convention? The four amigos. They weren't doing anything. People were sharing. And they weren't clapping. They were just like dumbfounded and they were angry. You can see the bitterness in them. That tells you that these people, they have interior motive. And these are the same people that are coming to engineer some people that they say that they have brain. And as you see, those days in the village when your mother want to barb you with the, those Czechoslovakia razor, she will put you in the lap and Bodogi, we're taking Chinese first. I would just say, you will matter exactly your weight and your height. This is the same thing. This is the same thing that I made these people. Any revolt, someone will come there and remind them the way they should be and what they should be talking. I've seen it more than 5 times. And someone was interrupted last time. The person wasn't happy, but he keep on carrying on. I was like, these people are suffering in, like, this is what fella said, suffering and smiling. It's what is going on with them. You begin to stay with this group. Sometimes you don't know, do I have to pull out? How stupid. My brother, my sister, pull out before it became too late. Because the more you are going, they are dragging. Already, you have already become an DOS. They don't need to come and give you a badge to say that you are already official DOS. It's already there. Slowly. Like somebody was saying again in the US, most of in diaspora, they want to arrest you or something. Police will not just come to say, you want? No. They say, what was the problem? Then you start explaining. They said, okay, this side. So what happened? And then you start saying, complaining, or maybe telling them whatever the problem is. They will just open the the little police cage. Okay, no problem. Just get in. Why can't you working at the motor? Then they were not going to come and grab you and chuck in except maybe you're resisting. That is how the whole thing works. At the end of the day, these people I will open. Just like what our brother Ugo 247 said here. It is going to happen. Gidibam. PM will just tweet one thing and everywhere will scatter. I'm being honest with you, a lot of them will never come back again to this agitation because of out of inherent. And I'm too. They will never. And then people that they have deceived already, I feel so sorry for them because this is just very, 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 very bad. I'm being honest with you. Thank you so much, our brother Triple, and I meet your mic. And like our sister was going before. Okay, I still have a lot of programs here because I got not very, 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 very long today because I started very, very early anyway. Triple M, meet your mic. Let me just meet you from here. I think I don't know because I changed phone. I'm not quite sure this phone. I'm not I'm the way this phone is in our Anyway, can I read by hack up space image? Donatus, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, I've spoken before, but I remember something, my dear brother. All of us are working for to win the second phase battle. I forgot something. The way our big brother go 247, just talks about the distribution this former finance minister was making. reason, he has brought the heart of some of all those men on the ground. And I would have liked him to please let them put heads together and see how they're going to want back all the men on ground, because this is one of the last days. They were using money to try to bust some of them in the cabinet over the same thing they're doing in our land here, in this ground, in the men on the ground. They will be liking to buy them over, and the same distribution they're making among the cabinet, the same thing they were making among those men on ground to want them over, knowing fully well what they are planning. Because I could not see the reason why, if they didn't have ulterior motive, then why simple account would be difficult for them to make, even when COS has not told them to give her money, personal money, or remit money to her own account. So please, I want the government to look critically into this matter and look at how they're going to win the heart of the men of God, to pass the message to them, to inform them, so that many of them
Thank you,
will
my
not be
brother.
carried away. That's what I want
Please
to say.
let me say something pertaining to what you're saying. Very, very important. You made a point. And some people are using this opportunity, like
Triple M, can you mute your mic, please? Wait, let me remove him from here.
Triple. What's his name?
Wait,
Donatus. Can you mute yourself?
Donative, remove.
Okay.
Go ahead, Otumu.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, a lot of people. Anybody doing this? People are looking for opportunities to write to the men on ground. Like one of our brothers that used to come on space. He's one of the angels. What is his name again? I know a lot of people.
Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost.
Is it Holy Ghost? Oh, there is the one that used to join us
Commander
here
Holy
on
Ghost.
space.
No, Ndaboski.
No, not
Boski.
Endaboski. A lot of idiots will be writing to him personally to get to know him. I don't have that time. This is not why we're here. You shouldn't poke your nose where you shouldn't, where you're not supposed to. If you are not called, if you are not in the defense what's the organization, you shouldn't have
Administration.
anybody administration. You shouldn't have any of the angels meeting. There is no reason. You have no reason to have one, to know any of them. We'll leave what we're assigned to do, and be doing other people's business. For what reason? You want to know them so that they can be your friends. And some people think we are playing. We are here for child's play. I don't know why you want to know Gentle Jack or Butuzo. Why do you want to know them? For what? For them to be your friend? For them to be your what? So that if you travel to the zoo, they will be guiding you. I think people don't know what we're doing, and we need to reorientate a lot of people to know what we're doing. We're not here for child's play. Everybody should mind their business. Face what you're here to do, and leave the rest for other people. That's what I'm saying. And anybody writing, anybody asking for money, you should stop it. You're not here for nonsense. I've said it before. I know how many people have written me, and I used the opportunity. I said, stop writing to individuals seeking for money. What we are doing everything for Biafra. If Biafra comes, all this hunger and non-money issue will be solved. Shouldn't be begging people money. Continue with where you are. Focus on your business. The little you are getting, should be contented with what you have. Not begging people money. So that we'll do this business and solve it once and for all. Thank you.
Thank you, our brother, our honorable Minister Otumo Moya, for that, because what you just said is true. And because before you know it, little bit like this, a lot of things will start going wrong, and at the end of the day, it's not good for the restoration of Biafra. Not only that, like you said, although we know that when Biafra comes, there's equal opportunity will be there, because this is part of the whole thing that is causing this problem. You can imagine the same thing Ugo said, like our brother John Representative of Wisdom said, the way this man backs at Ugo is the same thing that Adadiorama complain of. Because I watched her program, I gotta be honest with you, I haven't been watching Adadiorama, although I do watch bit here and there, but fully before. No, I don't. But these days, I've watched a lot of Adadiorama's program, very, 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 very critical and important program, honestly speaking. And she does a lot of, Adadiorama plays a lot. You will not know that she's very, very serious when she sits on that desk and, and make expositions. She did reveal a lot of things. And the same thing, the way Ugo said it, the same thing that Adadiorama did. But the other people, they did not. But at the end of the day, whether knowingly or unknowingly, little bit by little bit, you will not have say anymore, and they will just take you over. Because you have to do their bidding. I remember a couple of days before this event of shenanigans started and all that, the so-called former Minister of Information also, he sent us like wind that sources space and all that. He tried to, because I've been wondering, like, how things is going. I started, because there was a time we were being given like, this is what you have to say, that's what. I was like, I didn't say anything to them. I said, these people are even stupid. Like, I just get my topic and I do my programs. My programs is based on what the Prime Minister said. And then they don't want me to be using the Prime Minister anymore. I was like, no, you can't tell me like not to use the Prime Minister's this thing to do program. These are the same people that ask for to use Prime Minister this thing for programs. And then later on, they don't want it. I said, no, it doesn't work that way. I schedule my program and I do it. And sometimes when I try to come up, and then they will just come the same time, and I have to like cancel the program. This thing happened like 2 or 3 times, and I still insist. The next week I will still schedule my program and had it. So on 3 times the whole thing fell, and I could not back down. I just keep going until this breaking point. I decided, well, let me just take a quick break and then just reflect back and all that, because I would have been very, very disappointed, like I said before on my earlier submission, if not for this lady, if not for COS. I'm being honest with you, what we would have been discussing today, like someone said in their submission as well, the same thing that I said earlier, we would have been discussing something very, very tragic. And not only that, do you know that a lot of people, believe me, 50% of people that have been in this agenda will just back out? Because do you know the frustration of, do you even know we that have been hosting places and programs telling you second December, and at the end of the day, then what do you want us to come start saying again when we have put on all our lap? This is a pure setup that these people wanted to knock everybody off. They know that people will not have the guts again. A lot of people will not have the guts again to start and saying, oh, 2nd of December. Then what are you going to be saying? 15th of April or something like that? Or we don't even know, because there will be no another new date. And the boy can get say PMEK, because then they have achieved what they wanted. You can imagine, even with the restoration, although I'm not safe, but you never know, my brothers. But we have win them. We've fired the first shot, and that first shot actually landed, got something. And that is why I don't even care what's going on here at the moment. This is part of, I put it, sometimes there's this expenses become miscellaneous expenses. So, like you set up something or whatever, something like that. This is part of what we have to put as part of the earlier, roadblocks that we already know that is going to happen. Just like what the Prime Minister said, a lot of people in the zoo, or even some people too in diaspora, they thought that maybe this declaration, then we hear boom here, like bomb every. Ah, it is war of attrition, where we have to weigh our enemies down with consistent attacks from all their locations. It hasn't even started yet. This one, how can I press up? When the real one starts, these people, Zoo been defeated already. Don't forget about all these 100 and something healers that he went on board. We are going to collaborate the whole thing. This is our money. So he can go and buy the 500 healers. It only takes just 24 hours that Prime Minister will be out. These people will be on their heels. Believe me, what they are doing now is, sometimes you are dreaming, you're having this one baby. you know that you know Michon. Before you know it, you wake up, you'll be very, very angry. Which kind of dream is this? That is what is happening to these politicians at the moment. These people will be on their heels as soon as Obato Obie comes out, because they know that he is coming with full gear 10. He is going to deal with these terrorists and the enablers, and all of them will be on the run. He is not even going to announce it before they start running. And one thing that I'm quite sure that is going to happen, you watch. Again, I want to predict this. As soon as Obato Obie comes out, the delegation of his work will be shared. You watch it. He is going to use that to set example, because it's government now. He is not going to be fronting every day and making a broadcast. And no, the template of the Obato Obie is what you are looking at. Secretaries of different departments will be addressing Biafrans, doing all sort of things, and that is how it's going to happen. So that he can relax and do the most important work that we want in regards to the recognition and doing other top works, that both the ones that he announced to us and the one that he doesn't. And that is actually what we want. So that the COS will be busy doing other things, and then the government will be working, and then the enemies of Biafra will be ashamed. And this is exactly what is going to happen. Go ahead, Dr. Mwamoya.
Yes.
Please, Otumomaya, please, can I talk?
All right, go ahead.
Please, the host. Goodman said that he want to enter, but I don't know. Somebody block him. Please check. Can you bring him in? And again, what I want to say is this: these people, they have hijacked this WWW in USA. You see, this man, maybe some of you, I don't care what is going to happen. I will say it as it is. This man that called Azubike, his name is not as his name is not Azubike. His name is Tochi. He used to come in this space, and he will come in this space telling people to go to donate where our PM didn't tell us to donate. So he'll be camouflaging. That man, many people used to call me, said that they want to put money, but that money will not be entering. So when I call this Tochuku, I will tell him, people are calling me, said that they want to donate. Why that account was blocked? He said, no, it's not blocked. It's not blocked. I just put 20 euro now. Let me try. Small time, I will tell the person. He said, tell the person to do this and to try again. Then when that person try, we go. If that person send that money, he will block it again. They have been planning this thing since last year. You see this that man, if this Azubike, if you see him, I don't know him as success, the one who give him better pass. He's living in America. Bonga Fish is better than that man. Very wicked. And I heard that he's working with Azoka up till today. So everybody know what he used to tell you people in Sonny's space. And my brother, the host, this thing that you are telling us today is the same thing that he did to Goodman. When you come out, he must try to bring you down. Sonny Akparawu is a demon. But thank God, Biafra have known him now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I couldn't find a good man to unblock him. Yes, I remember blocking him a long time ago. But I couldn't find
said that you block him.
Yeah, I did block him a long time ago. But I wasn't seeing his...
he was doing it.
I blocked him a long time ago, maybe 3 years or something like that, during the time of our brother from the US issues and all that.
JD, my brother, JD, I just want to say this.
Let
him speak. Let him speak. Go ahead.
Yeah, just a minute, my brother. I just want to say this. I understand some of us had made a mistake in the past, somehow or the other. People like Goodman and well, now I believe that
something happened then, okay?
Yeah, something happened. Yeah, something happened.
Defender.
We need the United States. I'm not defending anybody. You know me.
No,
I am
defender. I know you.
Anybody that can fight for these righteous people.
Guys, do you remember Chukwuka came yesterday? Chukwuka wanted to defend him.
I'm not defending anybody. Just come and
Chukwuka came yesterday. You saw him. He was on the stairs yesterday. Chukwuka defended him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen,
We
if you
don't
come here
defend
to preach
people
for
that have
Biafra,
scammed our people here, who caused problem here before. Yeah, you're defending them. They
I
will never change.
am
He's
not
still
defending
saying,
them.
I know I'm an elder.
No, no. If
I'm
they
an
don't
elder.
change, you kick them out. For example, I like JD way. If you come here, try to come here to come and do shenanigans, we kick you out. Simple as ABCD. For someone like Goodman, you want to fight for a nation, you just give him a chance to fight for a nation. You understand? So that's my own point. I'm not against anybody, and I'm not for anybody. I'm just for Biafra. Simple as ABCD. Thank you.
Okay, what I wanted to say is you see that Azu inside the cabinet, when all this thing started, I personally asked him, are you working with the government or and he was beaten about the bush. Immediately, he jumped out from the meeting. He went to these other people's side, exposed everything we did in the meeting. He went ahead changing the passwords of so many things belonging to the government. This guy is just, he don't know what he's doing, but we'll get to him later. He's committing treason, and he think he will go scot free. That's impossible. People don't know what they are playing with fire. See, if you don't know, we are worse than Israel. You see, we that are in this freedom, fighting for this struggle, we don't know how we are prepared. Though. We will kill you before we kill our common enemy. That is what is going to happen. People have died. People are still dying. Not telling you not to chase woman, no. Chase woman, no. But don't do it at the expense of Biafrans that are dying. After all men chase women responsibly.
apart from me.
Okay,
And you know some
you're all night,
otu
all night.
otu nwa mmanya, you know some people only like the ndị nọ na di.
Oh, Naga. That's responsible. Not people in the cabinet, not married women. We don't do such. Because ordinarily, we don't do such.
Ekwesịrị band that thing.
So, so I don't know. So, people have died. We saw this coming. We tried to stop it. I said, can this guy be this mean? You know, without minding that Biafrans have died, even the people who came to Finland, old women and men on their wheelchairs and crutches, they came, but you didn't look at them. You are still fighting for what you are, for your selfish interest, you know. Utunkeli, because you don't mind. Biafrans, yeah, they were good. We will still get there, but we'll win. Stay on the path of truth and diligence.
Ndewo, my brother. Thank you so much for that, otu nwa mmanya. With consistency, according to our leader, Mazina Nekano, definitely we are going to win. I just want to take one of the stories from the dailies before our co-host Clara Jeans give us that exposition tape again, so that Biafrans can understand what's really going on with these people. You know, the other day, I'm going to take two. The other day, the drug lord was saying something in their so-called National Assembly or something. To tell you how stupid that these people are, although we're not part of Nigeria anymore, but you know, like we can poke fun on them sometimes when they act so stupid. He was in the so-called National Assembly addressing them. He was on the 10th session, and then he called them the 11th. And then when they corrected him that, it's 10 assembly, not 11, he said, I wrote 11 in the presence of everyone. But you know that everything became like a joke to the zoo. It's just unbelievable. And there's a reason why The way he mentioned that something is to tell you that you people have already been elected. That's what he said. It looked like a joke. This is exactly what happened when they handpick people and they will tell you, forget about the which election. Either the so-called beavers will not be working the day they are doing their selection or something else happened. But on a sad one, Biafran people, the CDS, Musa, they have ordered for investigation into the death of 2 Okoma community leaders in army detention. Why I'm bringing this, I just want our people, because of the shenanigan that is ongoing and all that, we should not forget our people back home. Some of them are really doing it really, really tough. These 2 old men, one was 80-something years or so, I believe this is a grandfather or great-great-great-grandfather. He has lost his life in the hand of Nigeria terrorist army, added to the one that they have displaced and killed in that the same Okoma community. Again, this is not the first time the army have been going, the so-called Nigerian army have been going there. This is not the second time. They went as far as arresting. These people was part of the people that they arrested then for no reason. Because why? Those people, it's a bunkery business, it's a business that's gone wrong. They know what they are doing in Oklahoma because one people did not. These are the people that went there to guide the boys of so-called the Tompolo people that are doing the oil bunkering. And the whole thing didn't go down well with the so-called Nigeria terrorist military. And then they have exchange of fire, but the other guys, they overpower them and use their weapons and all that. They raided the community several times, not once, not twice. But what happened after they leveling and all that? They quickly went and hurry up and did the IDP camp. Among those people that they've arrested, the community leaders and all that, within, I think it was 6 days intervals or 3 days, they both died in the so-called army detention cell. Coincidence? No. These are part of the systematic killing of the Biafra people. Anyone that will rise up against the status quo. If the Prime Minister was here, you guys know that this would have been in one of his tweets and action would have been taken. But in his absence, like you all know, our COS, you have to understand. Let me just say something here. Because of the kind of work that she's doing, and she's had a license of a registered nurse and all that, there's things that she cannot put on in her handle. I don't know if people understand. She is in the US. There's a lot of things that can go wrong based on what she can tweet. But the Prime Minister is different. He can do all those things. She is not in position to do that. And not only that, she is not the head of department of the military. Although we know that soon the handles of different departments will be having separate handles and their logos and all that. That's what the government has already said. I think it was last week or so. But people should understand the difference. If the PM was here, he would have taken action straight away. Because these people, they keep on doing this because they see it as an opportunity. And they won't allow this lady to concentrate on her job. It's so disheartening. I'm being honest with you. Because all these little things that is sweeping under the carpet that a lot of people is not even aware of it. It's not a good thing. As soon as this issue stopped, bear for our people, because then we will focus on one enemy. Because all of us, we are not enemy to ourselves. The criminals, they will bring themselves out from their own exposition. It will happen. No one has fight this Biafra and go scot-free. You can never win. One team must pull you out one day, and it's going to happen. Them themselves, one of their exposition or something is going to throw them off balance, and that will be the end of it. They will never catch balance anymore. They will just keep rolling until they go to the dish. And this is what is going to happen to them. Let me tell you something. When you are covering lies, you will try to lie more to cover up the one that you have done already. So in that process, it will come to a crescendo also, at a breaking point that you cannot be able to lie again. And what happened? People will start seeing through you.
Because there's a pertinent question. If these people actually are serious, but let me tell you something, they can end this thing today and tomorrow. Just 4 questions, the ones that I got here that these guys have not even come out to debunk. Ask those people that is defending them. Ask them in the presence of everyone. They want you to answer this question. That is not that they're suspecting you, but please, can you tell us the so-called 15 million that they were talking about? Is this even true? Let us hear from you. From their word and the way they defended this, you will quickly understand and read through them. And that will give you some answers of what you need to back out. It's as simple as that. But when you are wallowing, that Chata said, there's no more Chata now. It's an Islamic bank. Not every week they get another different thing. Yeah?
JD, sorry. Let us put it this way. Nkere said that he loved Biafrans so much, he wants to lead Biafrans, he so much cherish them, he cherish our defense. Nkere, we are not different people. This is Biafra space. Come here, let us ask you a question. If you are man enough and you are not a liar, come here. Let us ask you a question. Simple as ABC. You are listening. Your group are listening. You say your group, sorry. Your followers, those your this now. If the about the 15 million, we want to ask you, pick up the mic. I know you're anonymous. Come here. This is a space of Biafrans. We haven't divided. Come here. We want you to come here because if we call any of our minister now that is available, he or she will come here right now. We want you to come, Nkere, about the 15 million, about our police uniform. It's our money. Please, anybody that's close to him right now, ask him to come here. Not only gossip space he goes. Come here. This is a Biafran people, your wonderful people you love so much. Come here. Nobody will insult you. That one is 100% sure. Nobody will insult you.
And
Just
by
come.
the way, Ugochukwu, talking about that, your money and my money is still there too. Did you forget that?
My brother, our money is small money.
That's what I'm saying. So, and as a Biafran as well, we have the right to ask him question. What people doesn't understand is like, when they keep talking about this democracy and freedom of speech, they thought that maybe it's a joke. They still want to live in the zoo mentality and all that. Simple statement, simple question.
And if he didn't come here before this space ends, I want Nkere to shut up forever. If Nkere, Oge Nkere did not come to this space before this space ends, he should shut a fuck for life. I mean, if he did not come here, just even for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, let him shut up. And nobody will ever take anybody that take him serious is a stupid man or a woman. Simple.
Because all these things is necessary so that they can clear the air. There's a lot of unanswered questions. Like I said before, let me repeat. From the so-called hijacking of the account of the government, not one. And the same people that is complaining about so-called charity bank account, these people went and changed some things in the gov so-called account. They put slash tags and all that. But you will never hear it. But regardless of what, the account, they ask you to bring out whatever your balance and expenditure and all that. That is even different. You have never debunked that. The GoFundMe, you have never debunked that. The salary that you were purported paying people, you have never debunked that. The 15 million of late, you have never debunked that. The failed queue and all that, you have never debunked that. So there's a lot of things that this man need to come out and clarify. They are not asking him those pertinent questions. I don't know, maybe because he hasn't been coming online again because they see that the door is closing up on him. Because he thinks that he can run around and wear this suit in the Senegal and then start to jump up and down like a throwing tantrum like a grown-up teenager on the stage. Yeah? That is I never illiterate. Let me tell you, the worst thing that can happen to any man or any woman is half educated person. You did not go high. You did not come low. You stopped within primary 4 or something. Didn't even do your ordinary common entrance examination, and it's all of a sudden somehow
In the middle of nowhere.
in the middle of nowhere, you will be left on a T junction. You don't know where to go. In fact, T junction is even better. You can make decision quick. But in four-way junction, you don't know where to follow. Half-educated person is as dangerous as anything. you are better off not even going to school, or maybe you finish. It's better. This is the problem that these people have. And because money pushes, and when they think, like, seriously, I'm telling you, let me tell you something. It's like, how they've been talking about, like a DPM was saying something in regards to telephone, and there's someone that is discussed, and all this, something that say People's Club and all this nonsense that doesn't even have any weight. If that lady is hiding anything, she will never dare bring those into the public limelight. This is just pure common sense investigation. If you have anything to hide, you will run away from going to any issue that is going to come close to that. This is how life works. This is that common 1 + 1 which is 2. If she have anything to hide, she will never make mention about anything regarding those so-called telephone issues that they took too far, and now they've solved that one. She will never mention anything. People, like, is people even dumb? Like,
Sawdust, yeah, sawdust brain, sawdust brain.
Someone joined a club, and then they was telling you when they were club. Do you even know what it takes to join people's club? This is not a small club. Oh. It's not a small club. Oh.
He's our PM, not a member of Atiku Obi.
Exactly.
What of Mazin Namdekal? All those things are just nonsense.
Let me help you, Rooney. PM took his own money to sponsor during the time in Europe. He was the head of Atiku and Peter Obi campaign team. In Europe, with his own money, he campaigned. He was thinking that maybe the way it is in Finland is, he want to bring Finland to Nigeria. He didn't know that it's not going to work. He was campaigning freely for them. And at the end of the day, Awoyanala, Zoo, Zoo, they will bring you so high. And then the next place you find yourself is in the hospital. Because when you fall from there, nothing will hold you. But at the end of the day, this is the same person that was championing and actually worked tirelessly. Oh my God, may God bless Ngozi Oraboeze. When I'm saying this, people will think, let me tell you something. If this thing have never been really clear, Rooney, what are we going to do? What that is, oh my goodness. How am I even going to console myself for working all this while? Not only that, Nangara Tiakio, Nankuraka, aim glove, Ngrazo glove, wait here, the
JD, can you imagine? Can you imagine our prime minister? He said he gave himself 5 years, and he knows the day Biafra will come. And he worked tirelessly. You know, when we first started, this man will hold program 2, 3, 4 times. His little boy will be sleeping under the chair, under the table. Like, he worked, he gave everything. He set up everything, worked with people. Everybody was working. Everybody. He worked and worked. And what happened. And we must admit the zoo and their agents and those who didn't want Biafra to be restored calculated it cleverly for him not to be there. But they have always failed. They always think if you take somebody out, the thing will not happen. Because they say that is Muslim, they can say that is the Fulani way. Their stupidity is unbelievable. And when they are somewhere, they will pollute everywhere. They removed Mazinam Dekano. They thought Biafra will not continue. Now they remove Simon Ekpa and they thought the declaration will not happen. So imagine how painful it is for our prime minister, for us not to have been able to declare on that 29th of November. And that we were waiting, and on the 2nd, the coup d'etat that has been foiled originally. Remember, 2 days after Prime Minister was called for questioning, they brought the CRC bodies, rubbish, and all the coup they were planning, and that failed. Now the convention one was the second one they were going to make to fail. Just imagine how the man would have felt where he was if we hadn't done it. We are very successful. We have done excellently well. It is one of the greatest achievements. People do not know the gravity of what we have achieved. I know all of this is going on. And to be honest, this is freedom. This is all part of what is going to happen anyway. So just imagine, the achievement is so enormous, is so big, is just undescribable, that every single one of us here, that just like how you are saying it, what would have happened? Because after all, like Dr. Ngozi said, all the dancing, all the eating, all the merriment were going on there. And the real thing that we came to do, people were saying we should postpone. I spoke to number 3 man in United States. To hell with number 3 man in United States. It's the number 3 man, 80 million Biafrans who had given 50 million votes to say, Prime Minister, go ahead and lead us, and let's get this thing done once and for all. I am so grateful. I am so happy. Everything we are saying here, we won't even be talking about it. We'll be the laughing stock of this, everybody. Oh, they didn't do it. Oh, they didn't do it. But look at everywhere, dead silent. The media, nothing. Nobody is talking. Musa was right. Mazi Simon Ekpa is the airwave that they have in the zoo. Nothing more. Nobody is saying anything now. Everybody is silent. They can't say anything. The only person that is creating, that is taking over the airway, and it's Mazi Simon Ekpa. And they have all capitulated because they have all fallen, because he did what he wanted to do. Without him being there, it was successful. And we thank Chukwokika Biama for that. I cannot express my joy. My voice broke because I was screaming so hard, you know. So we've done very well, very, very well, my people. I just thought I'll add to that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our sister. That's what I was trying to say, because honestly speaking, you know, sometimes when something happened and you want to appreciate what happened, like some people will not appreciate it. But at the end of the day, when you turn around and ask yourself that simple question, that pertinent question, according to Yendu, if this thing have never happened, because they planned that thing, like you said, you know how they know that the prime minister have been using this word all the time, that he bring himself in here and said it's going to take him 5 years. They want to quench, to make sure that that particular something. This is the same thing that they did to Oyendo Mazina. When Mazina Ndekano said that there will not be election in Biafra land and all that, these people will gang up already, started bombarding him with information and all that, disturbing him even when he's sleeping. This one we call, that one we call, that one we call. And at the end, Oyendo will give up and say, let's give them a trial. Why he is doing this? He is doing it, they are doing it deliberately to undermine Oyendo's words. So that people will not take him serious, that Oyendo will talk here and then do something else and then do something else, something like that. This is exactly what they are looking for. But like our Prime Minister used to say, hey, Tiga kana tipa boaja. This time around, it is not going to happen for them. Thank you so much, our sister, for that. And those people that is coming on mic, make sure you have shared the program. If you don't share the program, you're not going to speak. And for the next 2 minutes, if you didn't share it, you'll be thrown out straight away. This is United States of Biafra
Hello.
government space. Mute your
Hello.
mic. Mute your
Good
mic.
afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
Mute your mic. It's not your turn yet, please. Mute your mic, please. Thank you so much. So, I don't think this guy understands how this thing works. Okay, thank you so
Please,
much.
can I go on?
Mute your mic. It's not your turn yet. Okay, go on. Go on. Let's
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You can go ahead. Eunice or something. I don't know what your name is. Hello.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Am I coming out?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Once more, let me use this medium to appreciate all lovers of freedom, Biafra all over the world. And I say Biafra means those that really understand or understood what we are doing. So, my greetings to everyone. Above all,
I would like to also appreciate our PM and the Deputy Prime Minister. I kudos to her for her great job. When I come on social media, I see a lot of people ranting, saying this, saying that. Why will she do this? Why will she act? On what power? So I was like, what is all this? What are they thinking? What are they thinking? Is it that after the Finland Convention, then at the end of the day, there's no declaration of Biafra? Would that be better? Or if there's no Mazi Simon Ekpa in the struggle, we will not have our freedom. I just don't know how most Biafra reasons see it. So, but well, anytime I see our brother Ugo on space, I love joining because they are the people that give me positive vibes. So I just want to say I just want to share a great appreciation to all Biafras and those who truly support and understand this struggle, that they should not relent. They should not relent. There's nothing good that ever come easy. And the worst part is that even in your family home, in your neighborhood, there is always an opponent. So it's just like that is the way nature is designed to work. So whenever we see opponents coming from within us, it should not weigh us down.